There he sat day after day, on the cold, cracked steps of a bustling railway station. The air buzzed with hurried footsteps, blaring horns, and the scent of chai and dust. He held out his hand, eyes downcast, waiting for coins to clink into his palm. His name was forgotten, even by him. He believed he had nothing, no value, no future, just survival. But then came the man in the crisp suit, carrying not money, but wisdom. "Why do you always ask?" he said gently, "but never give?" The beggar blinked. The question echoed louder than the trains roaring behind him. That night, under the flicker of a street lamp, he thought. And for the first time, he asked himself, "What do I have to offer?" The next morning, he noticed a small patch of wildflowers, blooming defiantly through the cracks in concrete. He picked one, dusty, fragile, but full of color. He gave it to an old woman who dropped a coin in his cup. Her face lit up like the sun had smiled just for her. Encouraged, he did it again, and again. People paused, smiled, laughed, some wept. Coins became bills, bills became baskets, and soon he had enough to buy his own flowers. He wasn't begging anymore, he was offering, and something inside him began to bloom too. Months passed. One rainy afternoon, a familiar voice startled him. "You used to sit right there," said a stranger, pointing to the steps. The beggar smiled. "Yes, but now I stand here." Before him stood a man who once ignored him, now looking at him with admiration. "I didn't recognize you," the man said. "You've changed." "No," he replied, adjusting his flower basket. "I finally saw who I was all along." He was no longer a beggar. He was a giver, a merchant, a symbol of hope. To those who give freely, life gives back tenfold. Rumi. So ask yourself, what can you give today, no matter how small? Tell us or share with someone who needs a little light, because sometimes all it takes is one flower to change everything.